Now the conclusion of the current storyline for 5.7. Last time we saw Dainsleif make his stand. This time, who knows? Don't jump!
It's Judith! Great! She's still here!
Coming out here. Deirdre? Deirdre, are you okay? Did something happen? What is this? Could this be the Cataclysm? Is this where Deirdre is right now? So she really is.
We're not from the same world, are we?
No. I come from your future.
Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to end. In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? No, wait. Don't answer that. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around. I'll carry on looking for her, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your sister. Surely she must be desperate to find you too. So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met? That way when I do find her, I can convince her that you're also searching for her.
A memento, huh? Wait.
Huh? What is it?
If this is her future, if this is her fate, I must complete the circle. What the hell? So that's what happened. Istaroth, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. There's no other way this meeting could have taken place. Lamine, you knew all of this? I knew only the ending. I've I've always been curious about the events that led to it. When the Cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as the Princess of Conria, was preparing to do my part, to fight back with all my might. But then this girl, Deirdith, she found me. The irony was that even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you. I was stunned, and I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me. But then, she showed me the key to your hibernation chamber. So, she actually did it. We'd been separated ever since I awakened in Teyvat. I searched the whole planet, found no trace of you anywhere, and then she brought me news at the worst possible moment. I was forced with an extremely difficult decision. I desperately wanted to see you again, but Conria was in equally desperate need of my help. I knew that no matter what I chose, I'd regret the decision for the rest of my days. So I steeled myself against the guilt and made my decision. I went to see you. And then? But when I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even the key to the chamber was still secure in your person. You're saying 3 keys existed simultaneously in the moment? I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing, but there was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. That's where we are right now, an intersection in our memories. This question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this. So my actions 500 years in the future set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Istaroth? Deirdre succeeded in bringing us together. But unfortunately, it is versions of 500 years apart. She hoped that the Savior would rescue Conria, save the entire planet. But instead, the news she brought led the Savior to make the complete opposite decision. How awful. Is that her fate? Is that how her story must end? Lamine, have you done what you set out to do? Not yet. But I've taken a very important step. Now the ley lines of Conria are complete. I'd always thought that Teyvat's ley lines were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added, and existing ones cannot be replaced. But then, I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to the rule. It has intrigued me ever since. So I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Natlan, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night. Unfortunately, for other reasons, even the Night Kingdom cannot host any new ley lines. The most I can get was some room to carry out the weaving process. The Lord of the Night did say before that even she cannot reconstruct Natlan's ley lines. It's probably the same reason. Still, I received the Lord of the Night's permission and activated the Loom. Using an Teyvat as the base, I was able to grow a realm based on the Conria of 500 years ago, superimposing it over present-day Natlan space-time. That superimposition is what allowed you and Deirdre to cross paths. That's what I saw in my dream. She's not lying about that, at least. But what I don't understand is, why did the Lord of the Night agree? After that, the new Conria was enriched with memories of the old, drawn from the Abyss Order's members in the meditation sessions. With those memories as raw materials, and the superimposed realm as a template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its work. What I now hold in my hand is the Atlas of the New World. This is the product of the Loom of Fate, holding within it the entire network of new Conria's ley lines. With this, the nation once known as Conria can rise again. One day, find a suitable host location for it. Why is it so important to you? Why? I don't understand. Is it really just because of guilt? When I first arrived in Conria 500 years ago, my memory was blank. It was only after I had served as their princess for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you. What? Your memories were gone? But recovering old memories didn't simply erase the part of my life I spent in Conria. I still see it as my second home. That is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me. But even so, that only constitutes part of my motive. More importantly, if you wish to speak with the heavenly principles as an equal, I will need the might of an entire world behind me. I don't know why, but the way you're going, it doesn't sound like you at all. Lumine, this whole thing, your plan, why does it have to do this? All along, it's only ever been about us. Goodbye, either. We will begin anew at the end of your journey.
Our hero is back! Everyone's been waiting for you! The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your efforts, no doubt. Oh, and Mr. Daneslifts, of course. What's wrong? You look upset.
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world. Paimon was looking all over for him, and then he suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot, but looking a lot more glum.
It's fine, I need time to take everything in.
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your sister? I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now, and learned quite a lot.
Huh? You met your sister?
I did. We actually had a long talk.
And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, oh, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. But let's go over everything later, all right?
What your sister accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it.
It caught me off guard too. I never would have expected it.
The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but in a word, it's complicated. During the war with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument with the captain. Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your sister's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now.
You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Huh.
All right, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war. Time for a well-earned drink to celebrate. I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands, so it's one less thing for us to worry about. Don't you agree, Traveler?
Well, you got a point.
Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Veressa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast.
I'm sorry, but there's somewhere else I want to go first.
Huh?
Ian-san, leave him be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Traveler?
That was weird. taking care of that whole wrap up at the end. Take a look at the battle pass and see what kind of stupid things that we can do to kill time. Let's see. I mean, that's a given. Of course, this is a given. Okay. I mean, ley line deposits would be a thing to do, I guess. Well, let's do it somewhere interesting. Like Fontaine.
Ignorant and vulgar.
Stabilize.
How can you
Hey, sword masters, is it?
Keep up. And voila! Let's nip that in the bud.
I will have order.
I've warned you. Did it scare you?
Gather.
Having fun?
No, would you like to have some?
Which is nearing its end.
Step right up. Can't see? I'll approve you!
How can you say?
Order guide you.
Another reef.
Two more, huh?
And Shroud! Pardon me. Let's get this show on the road! Can't see? Now disappear! Let's nip that in the bud.
Stabilize.
A gift for you. A grand surprise.
Please have one with the force.
This is order.
And voila!
Solidify.
In the end, I still.
Huh. Yeah, this'll work.
Gather.
And Shroud! Now disappear! Here comes the finale! Yeah! I'll approve you!
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Can't see?
Oh, there it is.
Solidify.
The banquet must go on.
Step right and trap! I hear everything!
Apologies.
Can't see?
This is order.
A round of applause! Yeah. And shroud! Now disappear!
Yeah, that felt pretty good. Set. But I do believe that we have accomplished our goal. Oh, there's that. And unless I dig deep in the resin, we're not gonna be doing any of those. So you know what? Let's just check the quest board. It's all of that, but I've already got the dailies. Eliminated, so. You have not reached certain endings. All. Just checking. So there's only one thing left.
So long as the audience thinks that seeing is believing, there's no limit to the number of tricks I can pull off.
Thanks for the... Okay, let's take that off. And we are, of course, going to Mondstadt. Now next to the Adventurers Guild. What's up, Nimrod?
Oh, hey, it's you, traveler. Huh? You've never heard of the Cat's Tail? Judging from your expression, seems like you really don't know the place. Boy, have you been missing out. The Cat's Tail is renowned for its incredible specialty drinks. I'm talking drinks you've definitely never tasted before. And, just as its name suggests, there are loads of cute kitties at the Cat's Tail. Time simply starts slipping away when you're enjoying a delicious specialty cocktail and surrounded by a bunch of cute kitties. But you don't seem of age to drink yet. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Diona will be there. She's the best bartender in all of Mondstadt. It should be a piece of cake for her to whip you up a drink with no alcohol in it. Oh, and not to mention, Diona is also pretty cute, just like a little kitty. Oh, no. Did I say that out loud? Please don't tell her I said that. Anyway, if you want to check out the cat's tail for yourself, the entrance is just around, the back. I'm gonna go over there and sober up a bit. I don't think I can handle a 5th round quite yet. I drank way too much already.
All out of ingredients. Again. Ugh, I really don't understand why these adults love to drink so much.
Because all the drinks you make are so delicious. All it takes is just one sip and they're hooked.
And I thought self-control was the most important quality of being an adult.
Well, it just so happens that self-control often falls by the wayside when someone's enjoying one of your delicious specialty drinks.
All that means is that they're nothing but a bunch of drunkards that don't know when to stop. Hey, who you calling kitty? Haven't you seen anyone of the cat's line bloodline before?
Oh, hello there. Are you here to visit the cat's tail? Here for the kitties, huh? I suppose we do have a lot of cute cats here. They're all quite friendly. In fact, many other customers are here for the same reason. After all, there aren't many places in Mondstadt where you can just relax and interact with friendly cats.
I've never seen such a bunch of arrogant and stubborn cats. I don't understand why people like them so much. Besides, shouldn't the main purpose for going to a tavern be drinking without getting cat hair in your beverage? What kind of reason is that? So long as they're cute, nothing else matters?
Well, judging from the customers, that seems to be the case. See? This traveler is here for the cats as well. However, you've come at a most unfortunate time. Our cats seem to have snuck out to play somewhere. If you're willing to wait, Diona here should be able to bring them back shortly.
Huh? When did I agree to go fetch those little troublemakers?
Consider it a task straight from tavern management. Besides, the cats are quite fond of you, so you're the natural pick for the job.
They're probably just bored and wandering off to get people's attention.
Is that so? Well, anyway, it'll be up to you to bring them back here. Oh, and didn't you say that you're here to see the kitties? If you're up for it, perhaps you could accompany Diona to retrieve them. Maybe after interacting with them for a bit, the cats will get to know you and seek more of your attention. The 3 cats that snuck out are Roger, Nelson, and Paisley. Diona, you usually take care of them, so you should be quite familiar with these 3, right?
Ugh, them again. And they even dared to sneak out during working hours. Don't they have any sense of duty as tavern cats?
Come on, not every kitty can be as reliable and caring as you, Diona.
I am not a cat! Whatever. So all we have to do is bring them back to the tavern, right? That shouldn't be a problem. Let's scurry out of here. They love wandering around the center of town, so let's check there first.
I'll leave you to it. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on things here at the tavern. Once you've found the little rascals, please bring them right back.
Their tracks end here. Looks like they ran off somewhere else. Don't worry. Those cats are very stubborn. But it's because they're stubborn that they're also easy to understand. I have another idea. Let's pay a visit to Marjorie with Wind Comes Glory. Roger broke his cat toy recently and I ordered him a new one there. Maybe he snuck out because he didn't have anything to play with. I only know these things because I want them to do their job and not mess around. Come on, let's head over to Marjorie's store.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Oh, hello, Diona. You must be here for the cat toy you ordered?
Much appreciated. Margaret will come and settle the fees later.
No problem. So, that cat named Roger is...
That's right. He's almost always in the tavern.
Wonderful. I'll definitely make some time to head to the tavern and play with him.
Oh, I see. Well, you're welcome to visit anytime.
I gotta say, you're awfully particular when it comes to taking care of that cat. You even provided me a list of materials to use for his cat toy.
Well, that's just because Roger tends to get excited whenever he plays with the customers. He always ends up ruining his toy. He usually just lounges on the cabinets when no one's around. You really think so? Well, I'm not interested in figuring out what those cats are thinking. Let's head over to Sarah at Good Hunter. She always makes Nelson's cat food. He's the one that always eats the most. And even though he's always eating, he somehow weighs the lightest.
Welcome to Good Hunter.
Oh, hello, Sarah. I'd like some more of that cat food I bought last time.
Oh, is my favorite kitty Nelson hungry again? All right, here's the cat food. But please, if you can bring Nelson with you next time, everyone wants to pet him.
Sure, I'll see if he wants to come. Nelson's not usually very fond of people, but as soon as he smells some dried fish, he'll do anything you say. And once he starts eating, he doesn't ever stop. Someone has to drag him away from the food. Kinda like the old drunks at the tavern. But the amount of food isn't too much this time, so it'll be fun. All right, we have all we need for now. Let's go find Roger and Nelson. We'll deal with Paisley later. Roger always likes to sit in high places. Maybe do you know how to get on top of the buildings here? If not, you can just wait down here and... Really? You don't look like...
A radish veggie soup.
Wait, see that cat there? That's Roger. But don't get too close. If we... Okay, so, do you... Hey, you've got a... Wow! He let his guard down. Oh, that little rascal. No wonder the customers like him so much. Well, obviously, the cat's tail is a... All right, let's bring along Rod. Now, Nelson likes places that are warm. In fact, the last time I went looking for him, Yep. Anyway, let's take out the thing. That's right. Nelson loves... Don't the customers at the Oh, and there you go, snarfing it. Are you just pretending to be hungry all the time? What a cheeky little... Of course. You should... Go ahead. All right, let's go find Paisley. He used to always sneak out to go to the cathedral before. So, nope. He doesn't like either of the things that Roger and Nelson like.
Take your pick. You'll find no second rate.
Near the cathedral. Let's jump in shit, that's a lot of cats.
Aha! Just where I thought I'd find you, Paisley. Eh, we don't need to do anything. Paisley doesn't fancy anything special. He just does whatever he's in the mood for. To sum it up, he's just a self-centered little cat. Even back at the tavern, he hardly ever interacts with any customers. Usually he prefers to just play with the other kitties. But enough about Paisley. Let's just take him and head back. I'll pick him up. He doesn't usually run away when I carry him in the tavern. Wait. You want to pick him up? I'm telling you, Paisley just ignores strangers. Listen, Paisley, just be good and stay there, okay? Aw, good kitty. That'll do. Hey, why are you looking at me like that, huh? For some reason, many customers actually like his personality. Once Paisley bobbles his head at them, they all start looking like they'll be willing to buy him cat food for the rest of his life. If only we got a few more cats at the Cat's Tail, then I wouldn't need to spend all my time making drinks anymore. Well, of course. If it weren't for the more my drinks bring in, how would we pay for their toys and food? Roger, Nelson, and Paisley. Yep, we found them all. Let's hurry and bring them back. Otherwise, they won't be able to work when the tavern opens tomorrow.
Oh, it looks like the kitties are back, as well as our customer.
Hey, I'm not one of the cats.
Of course. In fact, Diona is our best bartender.
Please don't misunderstand my work as a bartender here. It's actually the first step in my plan of bringing destruction to Mondstadt's alcohol industry. You've seen the drunkards stumbling around the city, right? No matter how well-dressed or honest of a person they actually are, once they start drinking, they become terrible people. Nothing good comes of alcohol. It makes people foolish, lazy, and ugly. That's why I plan on making the most disgusting drink there ever was. Everyone will realize how terrible alcohol really is. That way, Mondstadt will finally be rid of alcohol and freed from its snarling teeth. Of course, and that's why I became a bartender in the first place. I must understand anything and everything there is to know about alcohol. This is the first step in my plan. What? I'm still experimenting. You know, it's more difficult than you think to make the most disgusting drink the city has ever tasted. Anyway, I'll find a way to make my diabolical cocktail and keep everyone away from alcohol. Although I haven't discovered how yet, but I will. Anyway, didn't you come all this way to just see the cats? Now that all three of them are back in the tavern, why don't you go inside and play with them? Oh, and in return for all your help, I'll make a special drink just for you. Non-alcoholic, of course.
All right. And there we went. So let's go ahead and see. What kind of... What? Aw, man. We ended up just getting the ending we already had. Oh, well. Let's call it a day for now. I will catch you guys on the next one. Until then, y'all take care of yourselves. and I'll see y'all on the next video.